The following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Now on, hits a single to right field. That will score. Jaroszewski and the Stars take the lead on the RBI single by Hansen to right field.
Wells fights to keep his shoulder up. And his pin.
2:20 remains in the game. 4th and 17. The Vikings capitalize early on a big one. What will the Squirrels do? Deep pass down the field. Cooper Johnson and Mason. What a fantastic catch by Cooper Johnson.
Riddle. Got in for down low. Iniger had it knocked free. Gets it back. Muscles his way in. Got it.
Let's turn things over to the broadcast booth. The pregame show starts now.
Thank you for joining us tonight on Magnitude Sports. I'm Riley Swenson with you here. Had some technical difficulties we got going, so not much of a pregame show for you today. Jake Birkland led off for Wayzata post 118 with a flyout to right field. And that's how we got going here tonight at Young Field in West Fargo. Kyle Boutwell, the center fielder, now up, going against Leighton Hoffland, starting pitcher on the mound for West Fargo. A nice night for baseball here from Young Field. 3 balls, 1 strike to Boutwell now. Take you through the Wayzata starting lineup. Jake Birkland led off. Fly out to right field, followed up by Kyle Boutwell. Currently at the plate, guard Swenson will bat third. Boutwell works his way aboard with a 1-out walk.
After the walk to Boutwell, coming to the plate, number 16, the pitcher, Swanson.
That brings up guard Swenson. He'll be followed by Charlie Gearin. Dylan Smith bats 5th, Tyler Gullickson 6th, Fisher Rowan 7th, Mason Pittman 8th, and Adam Deselich will round things out in the 9 spot. Be just one 9-inning game tonight here from Young Field. Wayzata making the trip up northwest to the FM area. They'll take on West Fargo tonight. Doubleheader with Post 2 tomorrow afternoon at Newman Outdoor Field. Cap off the weekend with Moorhead on Sunday. For West Fargo, here's how they'll line up in the field. Caleb Anderson in left field, Carter O'Lean in center, Connor Ensign right. And around the infield, it'll be Aiden Wolf at third, Seth Wiggestrand at shortstop. Another walk here issued. That puts men on first and second now for Wayzata here in the top of the first. Landon Troffgruben plays second base. Be Jackson Glinke at first, and Easton Heisler behind the dish. That's how they'll line up behind Leighton Hoffland, the lefty on the mound for West Fargo. First pitch strike right there to Charlie Gearin. Oh, 1 little low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Riley Swenson with you here tonight on Magnitude Sports. Full weekend of baseball over in Moorhead tonight. The Blues playing host to Post 400. The Stars in action. That one, of course, also broadcasted for you on Magnitude Sports this evening. 2 balls, 1 strike to Charlie Gearin. This one lined into left field. That'll be down for a base hit. Runner will be held up at third. That'll load the bases with 1 out. Brings up Dylan Smith.
Now coming to the plate for Wayzata, the third baseman, number 23, Smith.
So a couple of walks followed by a single as the base is juiced for the third baseman, Dylan Smith. He takes the first one outside for ball number 1. Two balls, no strikes, hitters count to Dylan Smith. They'll leave that one downstairs. 3 balls, no strikes, and Hoffland in danger of walking in a run. Already 2 walks issued in the inning. Now behind 3-0 to the post 118-5 hitter. 3-0 delivery, catches the inside part. Three balls, 1 strike, bases loaded here, top half inning number 1. And one misses low, and a run will score.
Now coming into the plate,
So already 3 walks in the top half of the first.
number 4, Gullickson.
Brings up Tyler Gullickson. Another lefty in this lineup. A chance for Wayzata to tack on possibly a couple more and give themselves an early lead, or add on to the early lead, I should say. Still Hoffland struggling to find that strike zone. Patriots going to need him to make some pitches and work out of a jam. Another one misses low. 2 balls, no strikes. Won't be at all surprised to see the take sign on here for Wayzata. We're actually going to get time called and a slow trip out to the mound. I think wisely so. Again, we apologize for the late start here tonight. Luckily, we only really missed 1 play. Had some technical difficulties getting on the air, but we're here now. Beautiful night. About 75 degrees here tonight at Young Field.
Prohibited anywhere at Young Field. We ask that you help us keep Young Field clean by observing this rule.
The smoke has cleared off, at least a little bit. Might still be some in the air, but it's cleared off for the most part compared to earlier in the week. Looked like there might be some rain showers tonight. I think those have also missed us, luckily. So we got a nice evening for baseball here at Young Field. 2 balls, no strikes. That one scoots by the catcher, Heisler. Now runner breaks for home, and he slides in safely. Everyone moves up a bag. Another run in for Wayzata. Without the ball leaving the infield, Wayzata is already up 2-0. So now a walk will no longer bring in a run. Infield came in for a moment. They're going to scoop back. 3-0 taking all the way is Gullickson. He watches a strike on the outside corner. Anything up the middle to the infield should get a run, and this one's going to get over the infield down the right field line. Fair ball, just squeaks in the right field line. Gullickson digging for 2. He will slide in head first, and he is out at second. But 2 runs do come in to score. So it'll be a 2 RBI single for Gullickson.
Now coming to the plate, number 8, the catcher, Rowan.
Brings up Fisher Rowan. He fouls one back for strike 1. It was a nice play out in right field by Connor Entz. Get that one in quickly. Slap the tag on at second base. That one almost hits Rowan. He's able to jump out of the way. 1 ball, 1 strike. You make the trek up north if you're Wayzata. What a 3.5-hour drive. Couldn't have asked for a better start. Up 4-0 in the top half of the first. There's a nice pitch in the outside corner from Hoffland. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fresh start for him. No one on base here with 2 outs in the top half of inning number 1. That one's tapped up the third baseline and foul. One ball, 2 strikes. The catcher, Fisher Rowan, check swing, doesn't matter. Strike 3 called in the inside corner, but not before Wayzata can strike for 4 runs in the top half of the first. The Patriots will come to bat for the first time tonight when we return on Magnitude Sports.
Does a ghost pepper wing that doesn't send you into tears make any sense? Sure does to us. That's why Popeye's ghost pepper wings are more flavorful than fireful. Because in NOLA, we like to taste our food, not cry over it. We don't make sense. We make chicken. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
At Popeyes, we got a feast for your family. Whether it's spicy or mild fried chicken or tenders, our brand new homestyle mac and cheese, or any of our other delicious sides, there's something for everyone at the table. Try it today and earn points with Popeyes Rewards.
Bottom half of inning number 1 here from Young Field. West Fargo Patriots find themselves the 4-0 deficit before they even come to the plate. Now they'll get their chance, and here's how they will line up. Seth Wigestrand leads off, followed by Jackson Glinke. Caleb Anderson hits third. Connor Entz in the cleanup spot. Aiden Wolf will follow him. Mason Stolting bats 6th. Easton Heisler bats 7th. Landon Troffgrub in 8th, and Carter O'Lean will bat 9th. They will go up against guard Swenson, left-hander from Wayzata. Got to be happy at the start of this game. He fires a first pitch strike. Lining up behind him for Wayzata, Adam Deselich in left, Kyle Boutwell in center, Mason Pittman in right field. Get to the infield after this pitch, which is a strike. Around the infield, Dylan Smith at third, Jake Birkland at shortstop, Tyler Gullickson at second base, and Charlie Guerin plays first, Fisher Rowan behind the dish. No DH for Wayzata tonight. Guard Swenson will hit for himself. This one line shot into right field, and it'll stay fair. Could be extra bases. Wigestrand rounds first, and he will be easily into second with a leadoff double.
After the double by Wigestrand.
After falling behind 4-0, that's how you respond. Leadoff man with a double down the right field line, just barely stayed fair. Similar to the hit that Wayzata had in the top half of this inning. Gullickson was thrown out at second, so it ended up just being a single after a strong throw from Connor Entz that brings up Jackson Glinke. Misses high from Swenson. 2 left-handers on the mound. Both teams going with a southpaw. Hoffland for West Fargo, Swenson for Wayzata. 1-0 breaking ball, misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. You don't see too many left-handed pitchers in Legion baseball, so to have one on each side of the starting rubber tonight, something interesting we'll keep an eye on. 3 balls, no strikes to Jackson Glinke. Caleb Anderson waits on deck should he reach. Right down Broadway, 3-1. Sun just setting over the first baseline, so trouble for the left fielder. That's really about it in terms of Sun. 3-1, never quite came down. After falling behind early, the Patriots have a couple of base runners to start off their half of the first, brings up Caleb Anderson.
Left fielder Caleb Anderson.
First pitch to Anderson, he squares around, drops it on the third baseline, that'll move foul. Patriots showing early, definitely not afraid no matter who you are in the lineup. Drop one down. Think maybe here after getting the first 2 men aboard, got the 3 batter at the plate. One of the best hitters in the lineup, and Anderson let him swing away, get a big inning going. So far through 1 pitch. Showed he's going to square around. He will square around here again on the 0-1. Gets it down this time. It'll be fair. Swenson picks up, throws over to first. So job well done for Caleb Anderson. He'll advance both the runners, and now runners on second and third for Connor Entz with just 1 man gone.
For the Patriots, number 5, right fielder Connor Entz.
Connor Entz, the right fielder. Already saw him use that arm out there in right field. Fired in a laser to second base to cut down Gullickson, digging for 2. Did get the 2 RBIs on the play, did Gullickson. But cleared the bases and really ended the threat for Wayzata in the top half of the first. Big chance here for Entz, try and cut into that deficit. Be a real big bonus for his squad after you fall behind by that much. Going to be 0-2 after a foul ball. Always nice to come right back and get a couple, especially on your home turf. Field in great condition for this time of year, middle, early June. Grass looks real nice in the outfield, always does here. One just barely misses the outside corner. Stone cold take from Entz. Grew up in Fargo Moorhead myself, played baseball over in Moorhead for the Blues, and this was always one of my favorite ballparks to play at, Young Field. Just a nice setting here in West Fargo, right along the river. 1-2 pitch, just barely gets a piece. West Fargo in their home whites, Wayzata in the visiting, I don't know if I'd quite call it gray, kind of an off-white color, not cream, not gray, kind of somewhere in the middle there. Interesting colorway. The 1-2 pitch, taken down low, good block behind the plate by Fisher Rowan. It's going to keep Wiggestrand right there at third. Saw a pass ball score a run for Wayzata in the top half of the inning. Sometimes those balls can be tougher to block on the turf compared to a regular dirt surface. Got him looking. Swenson throws in a breaker. Back door around the outside edge, and it froze Connor Entz. So now it'll be up to Aiden Wolf, third baseman. Hit with a couple of runners in scoring position, 2 outs. 2 out hitting always plays a factor. We'll see if the Patriots are able to get on the board early in that category. Strike number 1 catches the top of the zone. Reminder, it is a 9-inning game, so plenty of time to come back for the Patriots. No need to press here early on. Definitely would be nice to get a couple. One on the inside part, now 0-2. Shadows almost completely covering the infield. In the outfield, almost completely sun. Of course, that will progress as the night goes on. 0-2 pitch, fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes. Guard Swenson trying to work out of a 2-out jam. One runs inside, and it will be a base runner. Aiden Wolf gets plunked on the 0-2 pitch. Puts a runner on first. That will pass the torch to Mason Stolting.
For the Patriots, number 1, the DH, Mason Stolting.
Bases loaded, 2 outs for Stolting. Bottom half, inning number 1. A good spot here for the designated hitter to make some noise. First pitch breaker, good looking pitch there. Started out, looked like it was in a hit Stolting and broke right in the zone. No balls, 1 strike. Outfield playing pretty much straight up. That one misses outside. The 1-1 to Stolting. Again, misses even further outside. Now 2-1. Swenson's been pretty accurate on the mound. That was before he hit Wolf on an 0-2 and now falls behind Stolting. See what he can do in a hitter's count. Evens up at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one misses outside, runs the count full. Now the merry-go-round will commence. The runners can leave early. As soon as they see Swenson go home, anything to the gap. For sure scores 2, and you'd think probably 3. Wolf getting to take off early from first base. The full count, check swing, he does not go, called strike. Swenson gets the call in the outside corner. That ends the threat here in the first. And we'll head to the top half of inning number 2. Wayzata coming back to bat with a 4-0 lead when we come back on Magnitude Sports.
Boston Pizza harnessed Fanalytics to help optimize no-look dipping. Ooh! Making adjustments so you can stay focused on the game. The playoffs at Boston Pizza, powered by Fanalytics.
At Boston's, we make crowd pleasers. Like this.
Yes. Woo!
And these.
So good!
And definitely this.
I love you! Woo!
Stop by or book your catering order online and we'll make you a fan.
Family owned and operated for many years, MTW Towing is your first call for all of your towing needs in the West Fargo, North Dakota area. We are a full-service towing company that offers fast and efficient service at affordable rates. Our professional team is always prepared to provide you the best service possible. We also accept student discounts. To learn more about us, please feel free to give us a call today at your convenience.
Four 4-0 our score here from Young Field. Patriots threatened in the first, but ultimately came up empty and had bases loaded. 2 outs, and guard Swenson got the call in the outside corner. So it'll be Mason Pittman to lead things off, and he'll be doing it against a new pitcher for the Patriots, Braxton Horde on the mound. Fires one in inside. So a short outing for Leighton Hoffland. Just goes 1 inning, 4 earned runs. They'll give way to Horde, a swing and a miss, 1-1. And fouled away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Of course, we don't know from up here if the start from Hoffland was supposed to be abbreviated, with it being a 9-inning game. Sometimes just want to get some guys some work in a game that Doesn't necessarily matter in terms of conference standings, of course. This one in a foul territory. And Entz is able to track it down for the first out. So the top of the second starts the same way as the top of the first. A fly out to right field brings in Adam Deslich. First pitch to Deslich outside, ball 1. One ball, one strike. Deslich bats 9th, and then the lineup will flip over for Jake Birkland. Right back at the top. Quickly now 1 and 2. Braxton Horde doing a nice job firing strikes. Something Hoffland struggled with in the first inning. Clearly just didn't have it tonight. On the 1-2. Got him looking. Fastball paints the outside corner. So 2 up and 2 down in the top half of inning number 2. We'll bring up Jake Birkland. First pitch to Birkland, and he pulls back the bunt. In doing so, takes the first ball outside. Now a strike. Comes back a little further inside, catches the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jake Birkland. Flew out to right field, his first at-bat. This one fouled on the left field line. And Horde, just like he has to the last 2 batters, getting ahead, finds himself in a 1-2 count. A 1-2 on the way, breaking ball fouled straight back. Jake Birkland, a part of a baseball family, older brother, plays at the University of Minnesota. Jake himself committed to play at Minnesota State down in Mankato. A 1-2 pitch is on the ground to shortstop. Wiggestrand picks it up, throws over to first. A 1-2-3 inning for the reliever Braxton Horde. His team will come to hit in the bottom half of inning number 2. See if they can mount an early comeback here when we come back on Magnitude Sports.
Now batting, number 5.
Nice seats. $50 though?
Hey, this dude got his seat for only $20 on Game Time.
Whoa.
Game Time tracks ticket prices in real time and finds you all the best last-minute deals, so you can get tickets for up to 60% off.
60% off?
Mystical ballpark voice?
Yeah.
That guy freaks me out.
Download Game Time now. Come on, do it.
I kind of wonder where to even begin about what I love about Touchmark. It's everything. It's the time with the residents. It's my team. I work with wonderful individuals every single day. I love the people, and my job is to connect with them, and that's a pretty great job to have, that you get to make genuine, real connections with our residents and our team members. It's just the overall community. That is Touchmark. That's what I love.
Your full life happens here at Touchmark.
Bottom third of the order, due up for West Fargo, and strike number 1 to the catcher Easton Heisler. Check swing. Did he go around? No, he did not. 1-1. Be Heisler, Troffgruben, Carter O'Lean set to bat in the bottom of the second for the Patriots. Now 2-2 from guard Swenson. Two, got him looking, top of the zone. Another strikeout for Swenson, and he starts the second the same way he ended the first. A looking strikeout.
Second baseman Landon Troffgruben.
Brings up Landon Troffgruben. Squares around to bunt, pulls it back for ball one. The 1-0 miss is inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Tonight, the start of a busy weekend for both squads. Patriots tomorrow will play a doubleheader against Team Manitoba right here at Young Field. I'll be back with you tomorrow evening for that one. And then on Sunday, they will play host to Rapid City, Post 22 out of South Dakota. Strike 2 swinging evens it up. And the Patriots will play at home again on Monday against Minot back in conference action. 2-2, got him. One looking, one swinging. Both strikeouts to start the bottom half of the second, and brings in Carter O'Lean. Already the 4th strikeout for guard Swenson. O'Lean squares around, pulls back. One ball, no strikes. That pitch right there catches the top half of the zone. Home plate umpire not afraid to call that one for a strike. We've seen Swenson use that pitch time and time again already. Fouled back makes it 1-2. Swenson's used both the breaking ball and the fastball. We've seen him go backdoor breaking ball. We've seen him run it in on right-handers towards the back foot. That time freezes O'Lean. Guard Swenson strikes out the side. His team looking to add to their early lead. They come to bat in the top half of the third when we return here at Young Field.
Santana Concrete LLC in Barnesville comes highly recommended from their customers. But don't take our word for it, take theirs. Dan states that the team is
polite, friendly, and efficient.
Lee tells us that
quality work for a fair price is hard to find.
Here's Mike from Post 400 Baseball.
Santana Concrete did a wonderful job laying the concrete foundation for our new press box.
And Jasmine shares
they do amazing work.
Check them out by searching Santana Concrete LLC on Facebook or call 218-790-6560.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Wayzata set to bat. Heart of the order coming up. 2, 3, 4. Boutwell, Swenson, and Guerin. Update from Moorhead. The Blues up 2-0 over Post 400. Heading to the bottom of the second. Blues opened their season last night with a sweep of Fergus Falls at home in a doubleheader. Now won a 9-inning game tonight against the Stars of Post 400. Braxton Horde on the mound. A couple of ones low in the dirt. Makes it 2-0. Wayzata will not play post 400 on this FM swing. They will play the Blues on Sunday. 2-0 to Boutwell, make it 2-1. 2-1 misses just low. Boutwell walked his first time up. Came around to score. He was the first man to reach in the game. Fouls one down the line. Just 2 hits in that inning for Wayzata. They did their damage with taking pitches. 3 walks. Thought he took a walk right there. Home plate umpire says that's strike 3. The looking strikeout seems to be a theme early on in this game. We'll see how hitters make adjustments. The man who knows about the looking strikeout plenty is up to bat, guard Swenson. Swenson on the mound, already 5 strikeouts, 4 of them looking. He looks at one inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Now 3-0. Swenson, another one of the left-handed hitters in this Wayzata lineup. I'm sure they were probably all right with the pitching change, bringing in a righty, get a little more comfortable look. And Swenson is on for the second time tonight, his second walk of the evening. This one on 4 pitches that'll give way to Charlie Gearin.
Next up for Wayzata, number 33, first baseman Gearin.
Seems like the home plate umpire is giving that outside corner and also the top of the zone. Maybe not so much towards the bottom of the zone. This one misses for sure low, but a good block by Heisler behind the dish keeps Swenson right there at first. Gearin hit a sharp single to left field in the first inning. Really got that rally moving. Now a sharp one again out to left field. That'll split the alley. Down into left center. There should be extra bases. Swenson into third. Gearin going to be thrown out at second. Strong arm from O'Lean in center. I thought it was extra bases all the way off the bat. And O'Lean says not today. And so if Wayzata can take anything out of the first third of this ball game, do not run on the West Fargo outfielders. So now with 2 outs, Dylan Smith set to bat. This one up the middle. It's deflected by the pitcher over to Troffgruben, over to first in time. And a weird play, but the Patriots get the out. Wayzata threatens but does not come across to score. Patriots coming to bat in the bottom of the third when we come back.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Hey, it's Mike with Magnitude Sports. Check out this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. It's owned and operated by a family in Bismarck, North Dakota that I've known for over 2 decades. Kids have grown up into fine young men, and during their high school careers, some of them even played games that were broadcast on Magnitude Sports. If you like hunting, fishing, general outdoor life, sunrise, sunset, everything hunting and fishing related, dogs, hunting dogs, they're the best. Then check out the channel and show them some love. Go to Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe to them today.
Top of the order for the Patriots will get their second shot against guard Swenson. He has sent down 4 batters in a row via the strikeout. He'll miss right there, ball 1. Seth Wiggestrand is the leadoff man. He doubled down the right field line to get things going in the first, but was eventually stranded at third base. Fouls that one straight back. Missing high is Swenson. Already seen 2 runners be cut down at second base for post 118 from Wayzata. Some strong throws from Entz in right field. And last inning, we saw O'Lean fire one in from center. Three balls, 1 strike to Wiggestrand. He works his way on base, the leadoff walk.
After the walk to Wiggestrand. Next up for the Patriots, number 32, the first baseman, Jackson Glinke.
Leadoff walks always seem to come around to score. I don't know what it is. Just seems like that's how it works, and we'll see if this one comes around to score for the Patriots. Jackson Glinke steps in. Swenson, of course, pitching from the left side. Able to keep a good eye at the base runners over there on first. Wiggestrand does have some speed. Wouldn't be surprised to see him go. Just going to be a lot more difficult to do. Swenson takes a long look over at first. Now he'll come home. Misses down low. Picked out of the turf by Rowan. He'll check on Wiggestrand at first, but he's back in time. Patriots threatened in the first, were sent down in order in the second. All 3 strikeouts. Now hoping to get something going in the third. Check on Wiggestrand at first. Back in time. Swenson electing to go with a step-off move there. Throw it over to first. Oftentimes you'll see left-handers pick up their right leg and fire over, but sometimes change it the look a little bit. 1-1, make it 2-1. Breaking ball breaks too far. Wind blowing slightly out to right center tonight, but really not much of a breeze at all. Shouldn't affect the flight of the baseball too much if it's headed out that direction. 2-1 is right there on the outside corner. A good pitch from Swenson to even up the count. Two balls, 2 strikes to Jackson Glinke. Left on left. Fouled right behind the plate. The count remains at 2-2. Wayzata comes into the contest 3-1 on the year. Now we'll see that move over to first base, picking up the right leg. Pretty obvious what he was going to do. So Wiggestrand dives back in easily. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still to Jackson Glinke. The 2-2 just a little bit above the zone, and the count runs full. Swenson very clearly paying attention to Wiggestrand at first. You got to wonder if that possibly is affecting the delivery to home. He's already been in a couple spots like this tonight, and the beneficiary of most of them. We'll see what happens on the 3-2 pitch from guard Swenson. Left-hander deals, fouled down the third baseline. We'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes. Jackson Glinke. Caleb Anderson waits on deck. This one on the ground to first base. Gearin's going to throw it to second. They will get the lead runner. Now the relay throw back to first. Glinke able to hustle it out, so it'll be a fielder's choice. A nice play.
Coming to the plate for the Patriots.
by Guerin to get the lead runner at second base. So right off the bat, I really didn't think he had much of a chance. It was a high chopper. Strong throw, textbook fundamental play from the first baseman. Brings in Caleb Anderson. Runner still on first, but now one out. Anderson was asked to bunt in the first inning, sacrificed it right back to the pitcher, Swenson. Now he'll foul one up the third baseline. Oh and 1 to the Patriots left fielder. Another good block by Rowan in the dirt. One popped high in the air. First baseman Guerin avoids the base runner at first. Now goes back, and it's going to land. Should have a play at second base, and they do. Gullickson will throw it over to Birkland. So another fielder's choice. It'll go down in the books. That will mark out number 2. Not ideal if you're Wayzata, but really nothing hurt. With 2 outs, it'll be Connor Entz. Guerin called it off the bat, and I just wonder if having to avoid Glinke there at first, which Glinke didn't do anything wrong, he's just running back to the base. Maybe that just got in his head a little bit, but a heads-up play from the second baseman, Gullickson, right there to back it up. Able to throw over to second for the easy out. And that's a play where the turf definitely helped the defense for playing on a natural surface. Ball might hit the dirt a little different, go one way, but a true turf surface pops right up. Runner off for second. Throw down a second from Rowan is on the money, but a little bit too low. Anderson into second safely. Pitches a ball on the play. Rowan threw that one from his knees. It was really a pretty good throw. Would have been close had Birkland been able to pick it out of the turf. Now runner in scoring position, 2 outs. Patriots could sure use a big hit. This one softly into center field. Gullickson back, jumps and makes the catch. A nice play from the second baseman. That will end things in the bottom half of the third. Patriots leave a runner on board. And Wayzata will come to hit the top of the fourth when we come back on Magnitude Sports.
Tonight, I'll be eating chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. Cheers.
I win again. Patrick.
That's Sir Patrick.
Ooh, sir. Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you. Oh! Yeah! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
Moving right along here from Young Field, top half of the fourth. Wayzata still leading 4-0. They got on the board early. It's been a bunch of zeros since then. Now Tyler Gullickson sends one into left center, but Carter O'Lean there to make the play. Gullickson gave it a ride. O'Lean able to track it down.
Next up for the Wizards, number 8, the catcher, Rowan.
Fisher Rowan stands in. He struck out looking. That ended things in the first inning. First pitch from Horde is right there, strike 1. Gullickson, who just flew out, made a couple of nice plays in the bottom half of the third to keep the Patriots off the board, and now a foul ball catches Heisler behind the plate in a spot he doesn't have much padding, I don't think. Looks like maybe in the left thigh area. Looks like he's going to be able to walk it off. No balls, 2 strikes to Fisher Rowan. Just barely gets a piece on the up and in fastball. Rowan was in the same spot in the first. Went down looking, see if he defends the plate a little better here. Lines one down the line, but just barely foul. Oh, 0-2 to Rowan. That one misses up high. Pretty deep down the lines here at Young Field, but as you go out towards center field, it's almost a straight line, it seems. Only 370 to dead center. Not too terribly deep. Now the count evens up at 2-2. That one's been a called strike. Maybe a little bit lower than that, but umpire's been willing to give that top part of the zone. Doesn't that time. The count evens up. Now down low. Runs the count full. Good at bat working here for Fisher Rowan. Braxton Horde trying to send him down. That one will get him. Rowan strikes out looking for the second time. Fastball paints the outside part. Now with 2 outs, Mason Pittman will come to bat. Horde took over in the second. Had a 1-2-3 inning in the second. Only faced 4 men in the third. Now looking for another 1-2-3 in the fourth. A good start there to Pittman and gets him to swing and miss. This one sent out to right field. Entz coming in hard. Dives. Did he make the catch? Yes, he did. What a play by Connor Entz. Full steam ahead towards the infield. Dives, throws out the glove, loses the hat, and his team comes to bat in the fourth, looking to cut into the deficit. They trail 4-0. We'll be back on Magnitude Sports.
Buffalo Wild Wings isn't supposed to make a burger this good. Like, you might even forget we have wings good. So we threw in 6 boneless wings for $1 as a reminder. Buy any burger, get 6 boneless wings for $1. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Abby says she wants to marry a B-Dubs Honey Barbecue wing. We get the sweet, tangy allure of honey barbecue sauce, but you can't marry a chicken wing. What are you going to serve at the wedding? Their family? 26 sauces and seasonings at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Bottom half of the fourth, 5-6-7 due up for the Pats. Aiden Wolf, Mason Stolting, and Easton Heisler will be the 3 set to come to the plate against guard Swenson. Misses just a little bit up and away. Swenson faced some trouble in the first, had bases loaded, was able to get out of it with a strikeout. In the second, struck out all 3 men. And in the third, faced the top of the order for the second time. Walked the leadoff man, then a couple of fielder's choices and a pop out on a nice play by Gullickson. Got him out of that inning, and now he has a 1-2 count on Aiden Wolf. One just barely misses inside. Been an effective pitch for guard Swenson so far. He's used that breaking ball like we mentioned earlier, both in the outside corner righties And going towards that back foot can be such a dangerous pitch. The 2-2 high into right field should be playable for Pittman. Makes his way over towards the line and able to come down with it.
Coming to the plate for the Patriots, the DH, number 1, Mason Stolting.
Brings up Mason Stolting. He struck out looking his first time up. That was with the bases loaded in the first. I'll take a called strike in the outside corner. A 1 pitch misses high above Stolting. One ball, 1 strike to the West Fargo DH. Catches the outside corner for strike 2. Wayzata coming up to the FM area today. Don't get to do a ton of traveling throughout the year, being that a lot of their opponents are right there in that Twin Cities area. The 1-2 on the ground to Gullickson. He'll measure it up, fire over to first. Just like that, there are 2 outs.
Coming to the plate for the Patriots,
Easton Heisler will bat.
catcher, Easton Heisler.
Heisler led off the second with a strikeout. He'll try and change his fortune here. As I was saying about Wayzata post 118, don't get out of the Twin Cities very often, so a good trip for them to come up, get some good competition. West Fargo, post 2, and Moorhead, all 3 of them respectable programs. Oh, 1 pitch is fouled away, 0-2. Both post 2 and West Fargo have made some noise at the Central Plains Regional in recent memory. Oh, 0-2 to Heisler. This one on the ground to shortstop. Birkland comes in, fields it, sidearm throw to first. Nice looking play from Jake Birkland. That will wrap things up in the 4th. A quick 1-2-3 inning for guard Swenson. He is cruising through 4 complete. Wayzata leads 4-0. We'll be back on Magnitude Sports.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
Family owned and operated for many years, MTW Towing is your first call for all of your towing needs in the West Fargo, North Dakota area. We are a full-service towing company that offers fast and efficient service at affordable rates. Our professional team is always prepared to provide you the best service possible. We also accept student discounts. To learn more about us, please feel free to give us a call today at your convenience.
Top half of inning number 5 set to begin. Adam Deslich will lead off for Wayzata, and then top of the order, Jake Birkland just made the play at shortstop to end the 4th. Will hit, followed by Kyle Beltwell. Those are the 3 due up.
Wayzata, number 6, Deslich.
A non-conference game here for the Patriots, currently 2-0 in North Dakota Class AA games. First pitch outside to Deslich. He struck out looking his first time up. Like we said, a weekend full of non-conference games for the Patriots. Then on Monday, they will get back into the swing of things, take on the Minot Vistas. Two 2-0 to Deslich. That one fouled right off his foot. 2-1 pitch, make it 2-2. A nice pitch there on the inside part of the plate. Crossed right at the knees and right over the inner half on the black. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 9-batter Deslich goes chasing after strike 3. Good pitch from Braxton Horde. Deslich goes down on strikes for out number 1.
Coming to the plate for Wayzata, number 5.
Brings in the top of the order, Jake Berkland. We said before, committed to play his college ball at Mankato State. First pitch to him outside. Mankato lost in the Super Regionals this year of the Division II tournament to Augustana, a couple of NSIC opponents. 1-1 now to the Wayzata shortstop. Takes ball 2 outside. Same pitch, same result. 3 balls, 1 strike. Now the count full, 3-2. Berkland trying to set the table for the heart of the order. He sends that one down to first. It'll be an easy play there for Glinke. Berkland doesn't even take the bat out of his hands. Brings up Kyle Boutwell. Center fielder hits second in the order. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Now the 0-1 missing outside. Up the middle off the foot of Horde. Going to go to the third baseman, Wolf. Bare hand throw over to first. Not in time. Horde wore that one right off the foot. Ricocheted over to his buddy Wolf at third base. Doesn't seem to be too shaken up on the play.
Number 16, Swenson.
So it'll be a rule to hit. Rightfully so. Well struck up the middle. Puts a man on first with 2 outs for guard Swenson. Trying to get something into the gap. Possibly score a run here with 2 outs. Get something going. It's a 4-0 lead right now for Wayzata. You just feel like they're going to need more than that, though, down the stretch. Check on Boutwell at first. Back in, safe. Tough to score on anything in the gaps here from first, even with 2 outs. Not too terribly deep out to the gaps. And as we've already seen, the West Fargo outfielders got some arms. 1-0 pitch up the middle. Wiggestrand right there. Wayzata leaves 1. Halfway home here from Young Field. Patriots coming to bat when we return on Magnitude Sports.
Does a ghost pepper wing that doesn't send you into tears make any sense? Sure does to us. That's why Popeye's ghost pepper wings are more flavorful than fireful. Because in NOLA, we like to taste our food, not cry over it. We don't make sense. We make chicken.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
At Popeyes, we've got a feast for your family. Whether it's spicy or mild fried chicken or tenders, our brand new homestyle mac and cheese, or any of our other delicious sides, there's something for everyone at the table. Try it today and earn points with Popeyes Rewards.
Tonight, I'll be eating chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. Cheers.
I win again, Patrick.
That's Sir Patrick.
Ooh, sir. Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you. Oh! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
Bottom half of the fifth, Patriots trying to get something going against guard Swenson. Been pretty solid on the mound so far. Just one hit for the Patriots.
Coming to the plate for the Patriots, number 11, Landon Troffgruben.
8-9 then top due up for West Fargo. Landon Troffgruben will start things off. Struck out, swinging in the second. Thinks about a bunt, pulls back, takes a strike in the outside corner. Third baseman Smith is playing in where the green turf meets the brown turf. Now a swing goes off of Swenson. Brooklyn dives. It goes off his mitt into right center field. Gullickson will track it down and hold Troffgruben to a single. That's the start you want if you're West Fargo.
Next up for the Patriots, the center fielder, number 6, Carter Oline.
Carter Oline will now bat. Feels like could be a real big inning. Get some runs on the board, get the 8-man on base to start things off if Oline is able to reach. The bottom two guys in the order set the table for the top half to come up. Get some guys on base. Move some runners around. Despite what people may think, it feels to me like that's where a lot of the rallies start. The bottom of the order gets a board, and the top half hits them in. I think everyone's just so accustomed to the way of thinking. Of course, the top half of your order, that's where your good hitters are, no doubt about that. You're able to get the bottom half of the order producing as well. That's when a team can score in bunches. They'll check on Troffgruben at first, slides in safe. 1 ball, 1 strike to Carter Oline. Just like Troffgruben, struck out looking his first time up in the second. That went to the backstop, gets right by Fisher Rowan. He'll make a quick throw down to second. Gullickson there to back it up. It was an errant throw. Never really had much of a play. Just kind of turned and threw it all willy-nilly over the head of Birkland, and Gullickson, Johnny on the spot. Seen him already do that once on a pop fly behind first base, pick up his teammate Guerin. Now he's picked up the guy behind the plate as well. Ball 3 to Carter Oline. Seth Wiggestrand is on deck. Wiggestrand has doubled and walked, so not a guy you want to see with men on base. This one well struck out to center field, but right at the center fielder Boutwell. No tag from the base runner. And there's the first out in the bottom half of inning number 5.
Coming to the plate for the Patriots, number 9.
So it will be Seth Wiggestrand. He'll hit with a runner on second, 1 out. Patriots still trying to crack the scoreboard. First pitch, strike right there on the inside corner. That pitch from Swenson to righties, whether it's the fastball or the breaker, the way he throws it kind of comes across his body, and it's almost like it's coming in at an angle towards a right-handed hitter when it reaches that inside corner. Now strike 2 with the breaking ball, just like I was saying. Whether it's the fastball or the off-speed, that inside part of the plate has been where Swenson has lived to right-handed hitters. Really haven't seen many attempts at swinging at it. Now that one catches some of the plate. They got Troffgruben at second. The throw back to second. Brooklyn applies the tag, and a heads-up play from guard Swenson to cut down the lead runner. Fielder's choice will put Wiggestrand on first, but a real heads-up play from the pitcher for out number 2.
Coming to the plate for the Patriots, number 32, the first baseman, Jackson Glinke.
Look for a moment like Swenson might have waited a little too long to throw it, but able to get Troffgruben just barely in time. Brings up Jackson Glinke, runner on first and 2 outs. Takes ball 1. But once looked like it was going to be a really productive inning for the Patriots. Got a runner on second, still with nobody out after the single, then the pass ball. Fly out to center, and now cut down the runner at second, but again, a runner will move up to second on a pass ball, and Glinke will have a 2-0 count. Patriots still looking for that ever so important 2-out hit. Can Jackson Glinke be the guy to get them on the board? Sometimes all it takes is one and open up the floodgates. 2-0 pitch from Swenson, called strike. Two balls, no strikes. The Patriots' first baseman make it now 2-2. Seems like every time Swenson's either been behind in a count, in a jam, he's had the answer, whether it be a strikeout or a weak grounder. We'll see what Glenke's able to do here. On a big 2-2 pitch, but the halfway point in this game. We'll wait again. That one's tapped up the third baseline. Guard Swenson comes set again for another 2-2. Another foul ball. That one a little bit more on a line. Just barely turned foul at the end. So the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Maybe Swenson turns to the breaking ball. He's lived with that fastball so far in this at-bat. Take a look at Wiggestrand at second. And then another foul ball spoiled away by Glinke. Working himself a nice at-bat. Taking some tough pitches on the outside corner. Putting them over his own dugout. We'll see if he can turn a good at-bat into a great at-bat. Base hits always feel good. They feel even better. You foul a few pitches off, especially with 2 outs and a man in scoring position. See if Glenke can earn himself an RBI. 2-2 pitch yet again. Yet again, another foul ball. Glenke just waiting to get something he can drive. It's been a steady diet of pitches on the outside corner. Maybe that's where he's looking. Left center, left field. 2-2 again. Got him swinging. Swenson wins the battle. Patriots strand a runner at second base. And that will end the 5th inning. Wayzata coming to bat. Top half of inning number 6 when we return on Magnitude Sports.
Hey, it's Mike with Magnitude Sports. Check out this channel right here. Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. It's owned and operated by a family in Bismarck, North Dakota that I've known for over 2 decades. Kids have grown up into fine young men, and during their high school careers, some of them even played games that were broadcasted on Magnitude Sports. If you like hunting, fishing, general outdoor life, sunrise, sunset, everything hunting and fishing related, dogs, hunting dogs, they're the best, then check out the channel and show them some love. Go to Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe to them today.
Now batting, number 5.
Nice seats. $50 though?
Hey, this dude got his seat for only $20 on Game Time.
Whoa.
Game Time tracks ticket prices in real time and finds you all the best last-minute deals, so you can get tickets for up to 60% off.
60% off?
Mystical ballpark voice?
Yeah.
That guy freaks me out.
Download Game Time now. Come on, do it.
Past the halfway point here from Young Field. The sun's starting to set. Lights are on. And Wayzata clinging to a 4-0 lead. They got off to a hot start, 4 runs in the first inning. That time it was Leighton Hoffland on the mound. Since then, a whole lot of zeros on the scoreboard out in right center. First pitch misses low to Charlie Gearin. Gearin's had a real successful night so far. Line shot single into left field in the first. And another single into left center in the third. That one in the hit in the left center was scorched. Thought it was extra bases. Now another hard hit ball deflects off the pitcher, but Horde picked up by Troffgruben on to first for out number 1. We've seen balls up the middle be deflected by both pitchers already a couple times tonight. And that one was really nice play by the second baseman, Troffgruben, to adjust. Brings up Dylan Smith. He'll watch a ball outside. 3 at-bats, 3 hard-hit balls for Charlie Guerin. Now 2-0. Four to 2 in the bottom of the 4th. Blues lead over in Moorhead. 2-0 miss is well outside, 3-0. An easy 4-pitch walk. Some easy takes there for Dylan Smith. Brings up Tyler Gullickson.
Next up for the Wizards, number 4, the second baseman, Gullickson.
Hasn't really been a whole lot of that from Braxton Horde since he took over in the second inning. He's been in and around the strike zone a lot. And that time, just 4 pitches with none of them really being that close. So a 1-out base runner, and Tyler Gullickson puts it on the ground. Nice pickup at first by Glinke. On to second, the relay throw not in time. Good play by the first baseman, Glinke. So they get the fielder's choice, get the lead runner. Now Fisher Rowan, who struck out looking both times, gets with a man on first and 2 outs in the top half of the 6th. Gullickson dives back in safe. First pitch to Fisher Rowan, line shot up the middle. Good piece of hitting. Clearly made an adjustment after the 2 strikeouts. Goes first pitch hunting and first pitch hitting. Brings up Mason Pittman.
Coming to the plate for Wayzata, number 10, the right fielder, Pittman.
Fisher Rowan down looking the first 2 at-bats. That time just says, I'm not even going to get to a 2-strike count. Takes the first pitch he sees right back where it came from. See a lot of different approaches from guys. Some just like to take that first pitch, get comfortable. You know, for a lot of people, that first pitch can be the best one in the at-bats sometimes. You got to be ready. This time the first pitch nowhere near the zone, down low, but a good block by Heisler. One 1-0 to Pittman, turns 2-0. Talked about the Patriots needing a big 2-out hit at some point in the game. For Wayzata, good chance to add to the lead right here. Possibly a 2-out hit from the bottom of the order. It'd be a real big boost. This one on the ground to short. Should be an easy play for Wiggestrand. He will flip it on to second, and there is the 3rd out. The 2-out threat will not come to pass. And the Patriots come to bat looking for a comeback as we play going to the bottom of the 6th here at Young Field in West Fargo.
Tonight, I'll be eating chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. Cheers.
I win again. Patrick. That's Sir Patrick.
Ooh, sir. Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you. Oh! Yeah! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
Now batting, number 5.
Nice seats. $50 though.
Hey, this dude got his seat for only $20 on Game Time.
Whoa.
Game Time tracks ticket prices in real time and finds you all the best last-minute deals, so you can get tickets for up to 60% off.
60% off?
Mystical ballpark voice?
Yeah.
That guy freaks me out.
Download Game Time now. Come on, do it.
Good chance for the Patriots to mount a comeback. At the heart of the order coming up, 3, 4, 5. Anderson, Entz, and Wolf. Looked like the bottom of the order was going to get something started for him in the 5th. Ended up amounting to nothing, as we can see on the scoreboard. Got to give credit to guard Swenson. He's been fantastic on the hill. Doesn't necessarily throw the most velocity. Got a good breaking ball, mixes the pitch as well, at least so far from what we've seen tonight. Third time through the order, we'll see if the Patriots are able to get to him. There's a firm strike in the inside corner. Breaking ball just never quite came over the top of it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Patriots just 2 hits in the ball game. Now make it 3. Well struck single puts the leadoff man aboard for the Patriots. Maybe this is the start they need. Anderson on first. Sets the table for Connor Entz.
Now batting for the Patriots, number 5, right fielder Connor Entz.
Just before that last pitch, I was about to say not a whole lot has been really hard hit for the Patriots. Sometimes a team will have 2 hits, but they're just hitting it right at everyone. This one right at Brooklyn. He will touch second for 1, on to first for out number 2. Smooth double play for Jake Brooklyn up the middle, and just when you thought the Patriots had a threat, they get a twin killing up the middle. Brings up Aiden Wolf.
Now batting number 4, the third baseman Aiden Wolf.
Every time the Patriots got something going, guard Swenson has had the answer, and that time gets a little help from his friend Berkland up the middle. First pitch breaking ball for strike 1. And something Swenson's just been so effective with. You're able to use that breaking ball, not only be able to throw it, but throw it for a strike early in counts as well. Opens up a lot of doors for yourself as a pitcher. One ball, 1 strike to Wolf. Fouls that one off his own shin. One ball, 2 strikes to Aiden Wolf. Swenson trying to send down the Patriots in order. Evens up at 2-2. Not going to say 1, 2, 3. Anderson with a sharp single to left to lead off, but still has a chance to face the minimum after the double play. The 2-2. Umpire looked like he wanted to call strike 3 for just a moment, but holds back, makes the count full. That one just barely missing. I think maybe a little high, maybe a little outside. Nonetheless, 3 balls, 2 strikes to Aiden Wolf. He got him swinging up high in the zone. Guard Swenson has been dazzling on the mound for Wayzata. Adds to his strikeout total. He's put up 6 zeros. His team comes to bat in the top of the 7th when we come back on Magnitude Sports.
Boston Pizza harnessed Fanalytics to help optimize no-look dipping. Ooh, making adjustments so you can stay focused on the game. The playoffs at Boston Pizza, powered by Fanalytics.
At Boston's, we make crowd pleasers. Like this.
Yes. Woo!
And these.
So good!
And definitely this.
I love you! Woo!
Stop by or book your catering order online and we'll make you a fan.
Final third of the ball game coming our way here at Young Field as we head down the home stretch. Wayzata trying to add to their total. 4 runs in the first, nothing since. Luckily for them, guard Swenson has had the good stuff tonight on the mound. Adam Deslich leads off. Then Jake Birkland will get another crack at it, followed by Kyle Boutwell. Deslich has struck out twice, one looking, one swinging. Now gets a real nice hitter's count, ahead 3-0. Strike just barely catches the inside corner. 3 balls, 1 strike to Adam Deslich, left fielder tonight for Wayzata. 3-1 fouled away. Good job by Braxton Horde fighting back. Count full 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes to Adam Deslich. He'll take ball 4. Leadoff man aboard. Sets the table for the top of the order and Jake Birkland.
Next up for the Wizards, number 5, the shortstop, Berkling.
Jake Birkland 0 for 3 tonight. Fly out to right. A couple of groundouts, 1 to short, 1 to first base. A switch hitter Birkland is. We'll see him bat from the right side here, even though he's going against a right-handed pitcher. Obviously, typically, you'll see a switch hitter go to the advantageous side. This one on the ground. Only play will be to second base for Trofgruben. So the 4-6 fielder's choice for out number 1. It'll bring up Kyle Boutwell. He sends one on the ground, could be 2. Wiggestrand, only play will be to first, and he gets Boutwell by a step. That'll be the second out, but now a man in scoring position, the speedy Birkland, sliding in safe at second. Now guard Swenson. Real nice chance to extend the lead. Give himself a little bit more to work with on the mound. Takes a ball outside. That last play I said could be 2. It felt like just habit. Ground ball to shortstop. Really never had a chance at 2. Speedy Birkland as well as speedy center fielder Boutwell on the base paths. Really only ever going to get 1. It was a nice play by Wiggestrand to do even that. Going to his backhand, getting Boutwell by a step at first. Going back to Birkland's at-bat. Kind of interesting, just switches to the right-hand side of the plate after a couple of outs lefty. He's now 0 for 4, 2 from each side. We'll see what he does in the 5th at-bat. 1-1, a little too late, makes it 1-2. Braxton Horde trying to pitch around. Leadoff base runner getting on by the way of a walk. It has turned into Jake Birkland on second base. A lazy fly ball down the left field line. It's going to move foul. Count will remain at 1-2. Caleb Anderson gave a good run at it. Just unable to make the play. A little too far out of his reach. So the count stays at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Big spot here for guard Swenson. He's had all the answers on the mound. We'll see if Braxton Horde can maybe give him a taste of his own medicine. 1-2 pitch on the way. Ground ball foul past third base. We saw the speed from Birkland displayed on that fielder's choice to shortstop. Got to think anything to the outfield probably scores him, but on the counter to that, we've seen Entz throw it a runner at second. We've seen O'Lean throw it a runner at second. 1-2. This one is going to get through the left side. We'll see if they test the arm of Anderson. They will. Brooklyn coming into home throw on the money. They got him. All three outfielders have thrown out a runner here tonight at Young Field. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 7. We will see if possibly the Patriots can channel some of that momentum from the field and get themselves on the scoreboard.
Santana Concrete LLC in Barnesville comes highly recommended from their customers. But don't take our word for it, take theirs. Dan states that the team is
polite, friendly, and efficient.
Lee tells us that
quality work for a fair price is hard to find.
Here's Mike from Post 400 Baseball.
Santana Concrete did a wonderful job laying the concrete foundation for our new press box.
And Jasmine shares
they do amazing work.
Check them out by searching Santana Concrete LLC on Facebook or call 218-790-6560.
Bottom half of inning number 7. Patriots trying to have a late comeback and maybe a pitching change is just what they need. It will be Samson Ask on the mound. He will take over for guard Swenson, and he has left his team in a great spot. He went 6 innings, struck out 7, gave up 3 hits, and every time he got into a tough spot, he was able to work his way out of it. It'll be Mason Stolten to lead off the 7th. Trying to get something going against the new right-handed arm in Samson Ask. One ball, no strikes. Now 2-0. Misses way outside. That outfield assist from Caleb Anderson to end the top half of the inning. 3rd one of the night for the Patriots. 1 for each outfielder. I can't remember the last time I watched a baseball game and saw all 3 outfielders throw out a runner on the base paths. 3 balls, no strikes, and a 4-pitch walk. Tough start for Samson Ask. Exactly what the Patriots need to get the leadoff man aboard. Get something going here in the late innings.
Coming to the plate for the Patriots, number 14, the catcher, Easton Heisler.
Talking with head coach Marshall Delzell before the game, a Moorhead native. Played for the Moorhead Blues, as well as his assistant coach Brett Danielson, another Moorhead graduate and a Blues player. I'm talking with Coach Delzell, said that pitching depth is the one spot that his team might not have enough of as they go throughout the season. It's going to be a weekend where they need just that. Sidearm fire from Ask. strike one on the outside corner. They'll play 9 innings tonight against the Patriots. Doubleheader tomorrow against Post 2 for 14 innings, 7 each. And then another 9-inning game on Sunday against the Blues. 0-1 is further outside. Makes it 1 ball, 1 strike. Using my quick Moorhead education, it's 32 innings on the weekend that they'll need to fill. Now a bunt attempt back to the mound. Ask will pick it up, throw on to first. The sacrifice works out for the Patriots. Heisler bunts Stolting over to second for the first out. Brings up Landon Troffgruben.
Second baseman, Landon Troffgruben.
First pitch to Troffgruben. Down low, good block by Fisher Rowan. They need 32 innings on the weekend in total of pitching. Good start tonight. Guard Swenson gives you 6. Snyder down to 26, and ideally Ask can come in, throw the last 3. Well struck but well foul from Troffgruben. On the flip side of that, West Fargo, pretty similar situation. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Troffgruben, weakly on the ground. First baseman Guerin will pick it up. Runner does advance to third on the play. But I think at this point, Wayzata will gladly take that trade.
For the Patriots, number 6, the center fielder, Carter O'Lean.
Carter O'Lean comes into bat. Another 2-out RBI opportunity for the Patriots. They have not gotten that big hit yet tonight. Can O'Lean be the guy that finally cracks through on the scoreboard here in the 7th? First pitch on the inside corner. Nice one from Ask for strike 1. For West Fargo, a 9-inning game tonight, doubleheader tomorrow, doubleheader Sunday. So they have 37 innings they have to fill. That one gets up towards the head area of O'Lean. Looks like he's going to be okay. Tosses the bat towards the dugout. A scary play anytime he gets up near that head and neck area, but luckily he's going to be all right. Go down to first.
Now for the Patriots,
Brings up Seth Wiggestrand.
Seth Wiggestrand.
Runners on first and third for the shortstop Wiggestrand. Led off the game for the Patriots with a double. Definitely a guy you want up in this spot. Possibly O'Lean looking to swipe a bag, put a couple men in scoring position. First pitch is right there, strike 1. So for the Patriots, you got to fill 37 innings. In a completely opposite situation of Wayzata, their starter only went 1 inning, but Braxton Hordes came in and filled the void. That one misses barely high from Ask. Update from Moorhead. The Stars of Post 400 have cut into the lead. It's 5-4 Blues, the top half of inning number 5. Runner does go. A throw down to third. Back in safe is Stolting. So now 2 runners in scoring position. 2 balls and 1 strike to Seth Wiggestrand. It feels like it could be real deflating for Wayzata. You feel real good. After 6 complete up 4-0, a hit here could make it 4-2, cut that lead in half. 3-1. Good hitters count for Wiggestrand. Big spot. Wayzata's had the answers on the mound. We'll see if Samson Ask can pick up where guard Swenson left off, and he hits Wiggestrand. Maybe not hit him, but either way, it'll be ball 4. He'll head down to first. Now bases loaded for Jackson Glinke.
Now coming to the plate for the Patriots, number 32, Jackson Glinke.
We'll bring a visit to the mound There is some action in the Wayzata bullpen. If you're head coach Marshall Delzell of this Wayzata team, this is exactly what you were afraid of. Guard Swenson gives you a great start. 6 complete. Only gives up 3 hits, no runs. Hands it off to the bullpen here in the 7th, and now you got to find a way to get these last 9 outs of the ball game. Well, now it's down to 7 outs of the ball game, which can be the toughest to get, especially in a Legion atmosphere. You're so used to playing 7 innings. This game, of course, 9. Time definitely not out for the Patriots. Ball 1 is taken by Glinke. Ask has been a little bit all over the place. 4-pitch walk, the first batter he faced, then he got a little bit more under control. Now a hit batter and a walk of Wiggestrand has loaded the bases. Another one well outside, 2 balls, no strikes. It's kind of a 3-quarter delivery sidearm from Samson Ask. Has some arm side run to it. It's running a little bit too far right now. 2-0, outside again, 3 balls, no strikes. Got to think the take is on right now for Glinke. See if Ask can prevent a run from scoring by way of walk, and it will for the time being. 3 balls, 1 strike. Really big spot here for Jackson Glinke. A hitter's count, bases loaded, 2 outs. In theory, 1 swing could tie the ball game. See if he gets a pitch to hit, and he does not. Well outside. Bases loaded walk will get the Patriots on the scoreboard.
Next up for the Patriots, number 8, the left fielder.
Glinke moves the line, sets up Caleb Anderson at the plate. That will be the night for Samson Ask. Comes in the game, gives up 1 run, has 2 outs. We'll have the details on the pitching change for you when we come back on Magnitude Sports. Patriots threatening here in the 7th. Don't go anywhere. Good finish coming from Young Field.
I kind of wonder where to even begin about what I love about Touchmark. It's everything. It's the time with the residents. It's my team. I work with wonderful individuals every single day. I love the people, and my job is to connect with them, and that's a pretty great job to have, that you get to make genuine, real connections with our residents and our team members. It's just the overall community. That is Touchmark. That's what I love.
Your full life happens here at Touchmark.
Welcome back to Young Field. If you are just joining us, you have tuned in at the right time. Wayzata leads 4-1. They scored 4 in the first. We've had zeros since then until now here in the bottom of the 7th. Patriots have finally cracked through. They got starter guard Swenson off the mound. Reliever Samson Ask came in. He did get 2 outs, leaves the bases loaded. He'll give way to left-hander Matthew Welk, and he will be tasked with facing Caleb Anderson. The 3-hitter in the lineup, bases loaded, 2 outs. Team trailing by 3. This is exactly the guy you want at the plate if you're the Patriots. We'll see if Welk is able to come in out of the bullpen, make some big pitches, and get his team out of the jam. First pitch breaker, nice one in there, inside corner for strike 1. Takes some guts to come out of the pen and throw a breaking ball to the 3-hitter with the bases loaded. Did just that. The 0-1 pitch, another breaking ball on the ground to third. That's going to get by the third baseman, picked up by Brooklyn, throw to first, not in time. Another run comes in to score for the Patriots. The lead now 4-2. Went right by the glove of Dylan Smith at third base. Jake Brooklyn was there to back it up. Saved it from getting into the outfield and another possible run scoring. But really, the inning should be over for Wayzata. The score still 4-1, but the air keeps it moving. Now the cleanup hitter, Connor Entz, bases loaded, 2 outs again. Team only trailing by 2. Big breaking ball, called strike. One and one to Connor Entz. Fouled away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 runs in the inning for the Patriots. They've done it all without a hit. A hit would be massive here for Connor Entz. The 1-2 pitch on the way, little bit too low. Good take from Entz, leaves that one down in the dirt. Also a good pickup by Fisher Rowan behind the plate. Matthew Welk trying to get his team out of the jam and limit the damage. The 2-2, got him looking. Big breaking ball, inside corner. Matthew Welk comes out of the pen, gives up 1, but leaves the bases stranded. His team will come to bat in the top half of the 8th. Good finish here at Young Field between these 2 solid Legion programs coming your way when we come back on Magnitude Sports.
Buffalo Wild Wings isn't supposed to make a burger this good. Like, you might even forget we have wings good. So we threw in 6 boneless wings for $1 as a reminder. Buy any burger, get 6 boneless wings for $1. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Abby says she wants to marry a B-Dubs Honey Barbecue wing. We get the sweet, tangy allure of honey barbecue sauce, but you can't marry a chicken wing. What are you going to serve at the wedding? Their family? 26 sauces and seasonings at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Top of the 8th inning, Wayzata post 118 will come to bat. They saw their lead be cut in half in the bottom of the 7th, but a big pitch from Matthew Welk leaves the bases loaded. Got Connor Entz looking. A pitching change brings Jackson Glinke on the mound for the Patriots. And it will move Casey Clemenson to first base, which in turn ends the night for Mason Stolting, as the Patriots will lose the DH. So Clemenson will hit in his spot. First pitch breaking ball misses low to Charlie Guerin. Left-hander Glenke on the hill. The 1-0 miss is high, 2-0. Patriots did not record a hit in the inning. They did get 2 runs. Now, Guerin chases down below the zone. Two 2-1 pitch to Guerin, breaker outside corner. Two balls, 2 strikes to Charlie Guerin, who's hit the ball hard all evening. Misses high with the fastball. Left-hander Glinke trying to avoid the leadoff walk. Dylan Smith waits on deck. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Charlie Guerin. Puts that one through the left side. Another hit for Charlie Guerin. Have yourself a night. That will set the stage for Dylan Smith. Guerin singled in the first, singled in the third. hit a liner up the middle. Officially scored as a 1-4-3 ground out. Or it hit off the pitcher Horde. And now another single into left. Smith sends this one in the air to right center. O'Lean there to make the play. Easy for out one. Fly out to center brings up Tyler Gullickson.
The second baseman, Gullickson.
Gullickson trying to move around Guerin after that leadoff single. This one's going to get away from the catcher, Heisler. Guerin will get into second safely. Could be a big play. We'll monitor that one. The leadoff man on base, only a 2-run lead late in the ballgame, top of the 8th. Kind of thought Wayzata might use a bunt. Dylan Smith ended up flying out to center. He had been on base already twice tonight, a couple of walks. They choose to let him swing away, but now they get the runner to second base with one out anyway. Tyler Gullickson at the plate. Wayzata trying to manufacture a run and get one back. Pop up in the infield, sky high. It'll be the third baseman, Wolf, calling everyone off, and he will make the catch for the second out.
Coming to the plate for Wayzata, number 8, the catcher, Rowan.
Fisher Rowan, fresh off a single up the middle his last time up, could use another one of those. However, I think it's going to take more than a single right at an outfielder to get a run home. We've seen all 3 outfielders can a runner on the base paths. Fisher Rowan takes ball 1. In the first inning, it was Connor Entz. Threw out Gullickson at second. Later in the game, in the third, it was Charlie Guerin with a line shot to left center. O'Lean threw him out at second base, also trying for a double. And then in the 7th inning, Birkland tried to score on the guard Swenson single to left. Caleb Anderson said, "Don't you guys learn? Quit trying to run on the outfield." Threw him out at home plate. 1-1 pitch down low to Fisher Rowan. So long story short, it's going to take probably a hit to the gap to score Guerin from second. On top of that, not the most fleet of foot. Strike number 2 might have been a little outside, but gets the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Fisher Rowan. Good take from Fisher Rowan down in the dirt. Count moves full. 8-hitter Mason Pittman waits on deck. He's 0 for 3 tonight, couple of flyouts and a ground out. See if it gets to him. Can Rowan extend the inning? Walker a hit. We'll have to wait one more pitch. Sends that one foul down the third baseline. It was all Wayzata through 6 innings. Got the 4 in the first, fresh off the bus. Bunch of zeros on the scoreboard. Patriots able to get 2 in the bottom of the 7th. Now in the top of the 8th. Wayzata trying to add one back, and Fisher Rowan will extend the inning, work his way to first on a walk and bring in Mason Pittman.
Now coming to the plate for post 118, number 10. The right fielder.
I say fresh off the bus. I probably shouldn't say that. Wayzata didn't take a bus here. All driving separately. Only reason I know that is my older brother coaches for the Wayzata Legion 2 program, so I got a pretty good beat on the Wayzata Legion status. And of course, like I said, a couple of Moorhead natives coaching the squad here at the Legion 1 ranks. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs, top half of the 8th. Now 1 ball and 1 strike. The Legion 1 and Junior Legion up in the FM area this weekend for Wayzata. Junior Legion playing in the Joe Parmer tournament. Legion 1 going through some of the local teams. One misses down low. A good block behind the plate by Heisler. The Legion 2 team will be here for the FM tournament. The Pete, as they call it. So all the Wayzata squads getting their taste of the FM area. 2-1 to Mason Pittman. Now 3-1 to Pittman. The 9-hole hitter, Adam Deselich, is on deck. He has struck out twice and walked. So hasn't been a whole lot of action in the bottom of the order so far for post 118, but they could sure use it late in the ball game. Top of inning number 8, 3-1 pitch inside. That's 2 walks in a row. It'll load the bases for Deselich.
Now coming to the plate for Wayzata, the left fielder, number 6, Deselich.
Adam Deselich, the left fielder. Southwest Fargo in the bottom of the 7th had bases loaded, 2 outs. Entz went down on strikes. What a counter it would be to get a big hit for Deselich. He watches the first pitch outside for a ball. Also saw a couple of walks last inning in the 7th. One of them brought a run in. The second one came in on an error by the third baseman. Now 2-0. They'll take a look at Gearin at third. He's back in safe. Good throw would have had him. And just about all 9 West Fargo fielders had already taken about 4 or 5 steps towards the dugout. Good heads-up play from Heisler. Throw just a little offline. Wolf tried to slap the tag on, unable to do it in time, and now we'll have a visit to the mound. Brief meeting on the mound here for the Patriots. 2-0 count, bases loaded, 2 outs. Although the Patriots did get 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th, still looking for that big 2-out hit. Hopefully for them it comes in either the 8th or the 9th. Get a late come from behind win. For Wayzata, also looking for a big 2-out hit. Those 4 runs in the first inning, they never really had that big 2-out knock. Now trying to get it here, and Adam Deselich will have the task. The 2-0 pitch, well upstairs. Although a 2-out knock would be nice, I think Deselich will gladly take a 2-out walk, bring in a run, and move the lineup to the top. Jake Birkland waits on deck. 3 balls, no strikes. Glenke able to find the strike zone. Jackson Glenke started the night at first base and has been asked to come in and pitch in the 8th. Trying to keep Wayzata right at that 4 spot. Swing and a miss. Big cut. Good comeback pitches from Jackson Glenke. Now a full count. The runners will get the head start. Able to leave as soon as Glenke goes home. Glenke to Deselich. Big 2-out, 2-strike pitch with the bases loaded. On the way, and it misses outside. Deselich with a stone-cold take brings in another run for Wayzata, flips the lineup over. And the top of the order will come to the plate in the form of the shortstop, Jake Birkland. Really good at bat from Deselich. Took a couple of, should say just one really good swing, missed it, and then able to lay off on the full count. Now strike 1 to Birkland. So Wayzata gets one of the runs back they gave up in the 7th. Just feels like a big hit here could go a long way and determine the outcome of this game. Breaking ball misses. Down low, good block by Heisler. Both teams have been knocking on the door time and time again. I think at some point someone's going to split a gap. This one will not. Wiggestrand fields it at short. Strong throw over to first. Picked out by the newly placed first baseman, Casey Clemenson. Wayzata gets one back, but that is all they get. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Patriots looking for more. They trail in their home field. A good finish coming here on Magnitude Sports.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo, Moorhead, and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
Here at Young Field, the Patriots running out of outs to mount a comeback. They trail 5-2. It was 4-2 before Wayzata was able to get one across. They were able to wiggle out of the jam with just the one run coming across. Update from Moorhead. The Stars score 5 runs and lead 7-5 over the Blues. Heading to the bottom of the 5th. We play here in the bottom of the 8th. Aiden Wolf will lead off. He'll be followed up by Casey Clemenson. We told you he takes over the DH spot for Mason Stolting. And when that pitching change happened with Glinke going to the mound. Possible bunt attempt. Wolf pulls back. Matthew Welk will get a fresh inning. Left-hander came in and did a real nice job striking out the cleanup batter Entz with the bases loaded. 2 outs. Put a bookmark in that one. The score remains where it is, and it's the final. Go back to Welk's performance right there in the bottom of the 7th. Really nice breaking ball. Got the call in the inside corner. 1-1 to Wolf. Make it 2-1. Great day of baseball. Today the College World Series kicked off down in Omaha. And a lot of the teams from the area will be heading down there next week to play their own tournaments. Check out some of the games. Breaking ball never came around. 3-1. This afternoon, Oral Roberts took down TCU by a score of 6-5. A 3-run homer in the top of the 9th gave them the win. It was a fantastic game if you got to catch any of it. 3-1 from Welk makes the count full. Three balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff man in the bottom of the 8th. Foul back. Full count breaking ball misses up high. Leadoff walk. The Patriots try to reset. Get a couple of runs here in the 8th. So Wolf is aboard the walk. Brings up Casey Clemenson. Some more action in the College World Series tonight. Florida playing Virginia. The number 2 seed versus the number 7 seed. And Florida has just tied it in the 9th inning. Taking a look down at the score. Went from 5-4 Virginia to 5-5. 2 outs in the 9th. Right as I was looking at it. First pitch breaker for a strike that time from Matthew Welk. Clemenson's first at-bat of the night was entered into first base when Glinke went to the mound. One ball, 1 strike, pickoff attempt to first. Wolf is back in easily. One from Welk is sent into right field. Pittman has the play and able to make the catch out in median deep right field for the first out. Here in the bottom of the 8th, that will give way to Easton Heisler. Actually, we'll have a pinch hitter. It'll be pinch hitter Caleb Deere. His first at-bat of the night. First pitch breaking ball fouled away. No balls, one strike to the pinch hitter, now quickly 0-2. Nice job from Welk to get ahead of the newly entered Caleb Deere. Wolf on first, Deere at the plate, 0-2 count. Left-hander Welk comes home, breaking ball just barely misses outside. Tried to go with a backdoor breaker, didn't quite catch the edge. One ball, two strikes. Deere watched that one blow the zone. Now Fisher Rowan's got a man at first, possibly back in time as Wolf. Good block and a strong throw from Fisher Rowan. He had Wolf leaning for a moment. Two balls, two strikes. Down low, count moves full. Full count, one out. Full count, one out. Pickoff attempt to first, Wolf back in safe. Caleb Deere trying to provide a spark off the bench. His team trails by 3. Anyway on base is the goal here. The Welk fastball was fouled back and somehow wiggled its way between the netting and into the stands. Update from Moorhead, 7-5 going to the top of the 7th. The Stars of Post 400 still leading. Full count yet again to Caleb Deere. Takes one up high, throwing to first doesn't matter. That will be ball 4 and puts runners on first and second. Just one man gone here in the home half of the 8th. If you're just joining us, it was 4 runs in the first for Post 118 from Wayzata. The next scoring was in the bottom of the 7th. Patriots got 2 runs. And of course, after not scoring for some time, Wayzata came back with 1 run in the top of the 8th. They lead 5-2, bottom half, inning number 8. Runners on first and second, 1 out. One down low in the dirt. Fisher Rowan lost it, and that will put runners now on second and third with 1 out. The hitter is Trey Stocker. Pinch hitting for Landon Troftgruben. Patriots trying to channel some late inning magic. Gonna come from behind win at home. Tonight at home. Tomorrow evening a doubleheader at home and another doubleheader at home on Sunday for the Patriots. 1-0 breaker, good pitch for strike 1. Another breaking ball, this one too far outside. Guard Swenson wins 6 innings, 3 hits, 7 Ks, and no runs for Wayzata. That one fouled up the third baseline, making it 2-2. Samson Ask came in, only got 2 outs in the 7th inning, left the bases full. Matthew Welk came in, slammed the door with a strikeout of Connor Entz. But now the Patriots threatening again here in the 8th. The 2-2. Breaker never had a chance. Goes to the backstop. Fisher Rowan alertly Grabs it. It came hard off the backstop back to Fisher Rowan. He was there to make the play. But the count moves full. Three balls, 2 strikes to the pinch hitter, Trey Stalker. That one misses everything, gets away from Rowan. Runner's going to come home, and he will be safe. So 5-3 now the score. Stalker works his way on base. Brings in Aiden Wolf. Caleb Deere moves up to third.
Now hitting for the Patriots, number 24, Brady Medina.
Now another pinch hitter at the bottom of the order. It'll be Brady Medina. Quick visit to the mound. Probably going over the first and third situation, you'd guess. Now the Patriots again haven't recorded a hit in the inning. Do have a run across. Still trail 5-3. Runners in the corners, 1 out. Matthew Welk trying to work out of another jam. First pitch to Medina outside. The 1-0 pitch from the lefty Welk up high. For Wayzata, they knew this was going to be their Achilles heel coming into the season, coming into the game. The pitching depth. Now a sky-high pop-up. This is going to help. Brooklyn settles underneath it and makes the catch for a big out number 2. Medina got a good pitch to hit, just flat out missed it. For the second out, brings up Seth Wiggestrand. 2 out hitting. It's been the story tonight. And so far, it's been a negative thing for both teams. Neither of them able to come up with a big one. Could turn into a positive here for the Patriots if Wiggestrand's able to come through, takes the first pitch up and away. One ball, no strikes to Wiggestrand. Runners at the corners now. Breaking ball misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Same count that Medina had. Got a fastball down the heart of the plate. Popped it up to the infield. We'll see what Wiggestrand is able to do in a hitter's count. Deere on third. Stalker on first. Couple of pinch hitters working their way aboard. 2-0 is right there. Good pitch from Matthew Welk. Field basked in the light from the artificial ones. Now the runner takes off from first. Stalker's going to get into second safely. Another throw down to third. We've seen that play already once from Wayzata. The pitch was ruled a ball. So 3-1, but first base now open. And now first base is occupied. Wiggestrand works a walk.
Now coming to the plate.
And now again, 2 outs, bases loaded. Good hitter at the plate. Stop me if you've heard this before. The Patriots need a big 2-out hit to break this thing open in the bottom of the 8th and possibly tie the game. It'll be up to Jackson Glinke. First pitch, breaking ball, misses down low. Good block by Fisher Rowan. One and 0 Fouled back. One ball, one strike to Jackson Glinke. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Paints the inside corner. Got to think at some point the Patriots are going to get that hit. Will it be here with Glinke in the 8th? The 1-2 on the way from Welk. On the ground to shortstop should be playable for Berkland over to second, and they get the runner in time. Wayzata works their way out of another jam. We will head to the 9th. 2-run ball game from Young Field. Wayzata looking for insurance when we return.
Buffalo Wild Wings isn't supposed to make a burger this good. Like, you might even forget we have wings good. So we threw in 6 boneless wings for $1 as a reminder. Buy any burger, get 6 boneless wings for $1. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Abby says she wants to marry a B-Dubs honey barbecue wing. We get the sweet, tangy allure of honey barbecue sauce, but you can't marry a chicken wing. What are you going to serve at the wedding? Their family? 26 sauces and seasonings at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Now batting, number 5.
Nice seats. $50 though?
Hey, this dude got his seat for only $20 on Game Time.
Whoa.
Game Time tracks ticket prices in real time and finds you all the best last-minute deals, so you can get tickets for up to 60% off.
60% off?
Mystical ballpark voice?
Yeah.
That guy freaks me out.
Download Game Time now. Come on, do it.
Top half of the 9th for Wayzata, looking for some insurance. It will be Boutwell, Swenson, and Gearin due up if they are looking to do so. Jackson Glinke still on the mound. First pitch outside. First pitch is hit high into center field, and Stalker runs in to make the play, the new center fielder, for out number 1.
For Wayzata, number 16, Swenson.
That'll bring in guard Swenson. Started the night on the mound, also DH for himself, so still gets to hit, and he'll wear that one right off the back. He'll get down to first the hard way. I'm sure he will gladly take it.
Now batting number 33, the first baseman, Gearin.
He's in line to get the win right now, is Swenson. I'm sure he'd love some insurance. That's what it takes to get that, to ensure a win. Getting hit by a pitch, he'll take it. Now Charlie Gearin, a man that has been hot at the plate, fouls one down the right field line. Clemenson makes the catch. Big out number 2. Nice play from Casey Clemenson.
Now batting.
Brings in Dylan Smith.
23, Smith.
Medina behind the plate. Dieter moved to second base after the pinch hitters. And now with 2 outs, Dylan Smith, the third baseman, will hit. Takes a ball upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a sky-high pop-up, shallow right field. Deer going out, Entz coming in. It will be Deer that makes the play. So a tidy top half of the 9th. Patriots need at least 2 to keep this thing going here at Young Field. You'll find out if they can do it when we return on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere.
Santana Concrete LLC in Barnesville comes highly recommended from their customers. But don't take our word for it, take theirs. Dan states that the team is
polite, friendly, and efficient.
Lee tells us that
quality work for a fair price is hard to find.
Here's Mike from Post 400 Baseball.
Santana Concrete did a wonderful job laying the concrete foundation for our new press box.
And Jasmine shares
they do amazing work.
Check them out by searching Santana Concrete LLC on Facebook or call 218-790-6560.
Hey, it's Mike with Magnitude Sports. Check out this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. It's owned and operated by a family in Bismarck, North Dakota that I've known for over 2 decades. Kids have grown up into fine young men, and during their high school careers, some of them even played games that were broadcast on Magnitude Sports. If you like hunting, fishing, general outdoor life, sunrise, sunset, everything hunting and fishing related, dogs, hunting dogs, they're the best. Then check out the channel and show them some love. Go to Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe to them today.
Bottom half of inning number 9. It will be the heart of the order set to bat against a new pitcher. Mason Pittman comes in from right field. Guard Swenson will replace him in right. The first pitch to Caleb Anderson on the ground to second base. Gullickson comes around it. Easy out number 1. Nice looking play from the second baseman. Tell you what, the infielders up the middle for Wayzata, they are solid. You always talk about you want to be solid up the middle, and this team definitely has that. Fisher Rowan's been pretty solid behind the plate. Center fielder Boutwell, nothing to complain about out there. Hasn't had to make really too many plays, but the ones he has made them. Of course, Brooklyn at shortstop turned the double play himself earlier in the game, and Gullickson has made play after play. Had the jumping catch that ended things in the 3rd. Also had the play where his buddy Guerin dropped the pop fly. He was able to throw it on to second for the fielder's choice. 2 balls, no strikes. Still a chance for some magic for the Patriots. Connor Entz at the plate. Aiden Wolf waits on deck. And now a strike. Mason Pittman trying to close things out. It was guard Swenson who gave way to Samson Ask. And then Matthew Welk came in to close out the 7th. He got through the 8th. Now Mason Pittman coming in, asked to close things out in the 9th and get a big win for Wayzata coming into West Fargo. They knew it was going to be a tough battle. Patriots put out good teams year after year. The 2-2 pitch, foul tipped, and caught Fisher Rowan in a tough spot. Caught him right in the thigh, I think, is where it hit him. Either the thigh or right in the knee. Not a whole lot of padding either place. You do have some pads on your knee, but anything coming back that hard off the bat does not feel good. He's going to take a moment to collect himself. Oftentimes those ones just sting. Especially initially. Looks like he's working it out right now. Moving around that left leg a little bit. If I know anything about catchers, they're tough back there, and I was just about to say, I would bet anything he's going to stay in the game, and he will. Like to see that from Fisher Rowan. I want to see anyone go out injured, especially in the 9th inning of a game. And even more so, the catcher of your squad, and got a long weekend ahead, a lot of innings to get through. 2-2 to Connor Entz. This one up the middle. Birkland there to make the play. Smooth fielding over to first, strong arm. Nice play by Jake Birkland up the middle. Switch hitter, plays shortstop, hits leadoff. Committed to play baseball at Minnesota State. He has been fun to watch this evening up the middle. Play after play, and the Patriots down to their last out. Mason Pittman trying to close it out. Misses down low. Another pinch hitter. It's Carter Carlson in to hit for Aiden Wolf. The 1-0 misses up high, 2-0. So just like it was to Entz, 2 balls, no strikes. Don't say it's over till it's over. Only down by 2. 2 outs in the inning. And last out always seems to be the hardest to get. Now 3-0. Possible walk here, get him on base, and for the Patriots, you're just 1 swing away from tying it up. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. 3-1. 2 outs. Patriots down to their last out here in the 9th inning. Delivery from Pittman on the ground to third. That'll be a base hit. Well-struck single from the pinch hitter, Carter Carlson. Still some life in that Patriot dugout.
Stepping up to the plate for the Patriots, number 21, Casey Clemenson.
With that hit extending the game, it'll bring in Casey Clemenson. Pittman now working out of the stretch. That one misses down and in. One ball, no strikes. Casey Clemenson against Pittman. This one out to center field. It's going to cut the gap. Clemenson rounds first, heading for second. Boutwell tracks it down at the wall. Carlson wheeling around third. He will come in to score, and just like that, it is a 1-run game. So like I said, don't say it's over until it's over. Clemenson splits the outfielders, and now the tying run stands just 180 feet away. It will be up to Caleb Deere. He pinch hit last inning. Now comes out in a massive spot. Folks, if I have to say it one more time, 2-out hitting with men in scoring position has been the story of this game. For the Patriots, how fitting would it be? You struggle all night, get a pinch hitter in, and he comes up with a man on second and 2 outs if he's able to come through and tie the game. So one misses, it gets to the backstop. Now that tying run just 90 feet away. Mason Pittman trying to close it out. It was a real easy first 2 outs, a couple of ground balls up the middle. Now after a walk and a well-struck double to right center, 2 balls, no strikes. Caleb Deere at the plate. Fouled straight back. Who's going to come up with the big play? Will it be Deere tying the game for the Patriots, or can Wayzata escape with a 1-run win? This one fouled away. The count now 2-2. The Patriots officially down to their last strike. Does Pittman go breaking ball? The fear creeping into his mind, and that one gets the backstop. We got to tie a game. See what happens here, 2-2. Pittman trying to close it out for Wayzata. Deere trying to extend the game. Misses just high. Pittman thought the game was over, as did a lot of the Wayzata fans. Count moves full. This is why you play the game. Runner on third, down by 1, 2 outs to Caleb Deere. Fouls it back. What a fun ball game it's been tonight at Young Field. Just one 9-inning game. Couldn't have asked for a better matchup between these two squads. How will it finish here in the 9th? 3-2 pitch again, down the right field line, but foul. Off the bat, looked like it could have been extra bases, tie the game, put the winning run in scoring position. Winds up going foul down the right field line. The 3-2 yet again, Pittman to Deere. Up the middle, Brooklyn has a play on it. Picks it up, fires over to first, and Wayzata will... They call him safe at first. They'll say he pulled his foot. From my point of view, it seemed like he was out by a step. Tough to see if he pulled his foot. From our angle up here, and they'll say he did. Home plate umpire will confirm. And that's how the tying run will score. And now they rule that he's out. You can kind of hear the conversation up here. We'll try and get through this confusion for everyone at home. I think the home plate umpire didn't quite understand what the exact call was. So for now, we'll take the run off the scoreboard. And the home plate umpire, I think head coach Marshall Delzell was asking him, did he pull his foot? Home plate umpire is saying it doesn't matter, he called him safe. I don't know if he quite understood the only reason he was safe was because he pulled that foot. He confirmed with the first base umpire. Once he caught the ball, I mean, the throw was in time from Berkland. There's no doubt about that. It was only a question if he pulled his foot or not. They come together. Tough way to end the game for either team, really. If you're West Fargo, you feel like the call just got switched there at the end for no good reason. If you're Wayzata, you feel like you got him out in the first place anyway. A reminder from last year's game that was played here. The game ended on a balk from Wayzata. That scored a run. Still in a conversation with the umpires over beside first base. If the call stands, it's a 5-4 win for Wayzata. They escape. And the 2-out hitting is the story for the Patriots. Unable to come up with that big hit throughout the evening. It's tough to say which one is the right call. Personally, from my point of view, as playing first base myself a lot of my life, it looked to me like he used the base as kind of a liftoff to go up and catch the ball, and they will say he's out. So that's how the game will end. Kind of an anticlimactic way to end such a good baseball game, but Wayzata comes in, and they will get the 5-4 victory. Over West Fargo. A fantastic game tonight from guard Swenson. Goes 6 innings. He's able to get the win. 7 strikeouts, didn't allow any runs. Only gave up 3 hits. So that's the final here from Young Field. If you like drama, you definitely enjoyed the finish of that one. And just a smooth play up the middle from Jake Brooklyn. He makes that play all the time. West Fargo just didn't have the bats tonight. Wayzata, a solid squad coming in here, squeaking out a win. They will play post 2 tomorrow, doubleheader. West Fargo will be here tomorrow evening. Doubleheader with Team Manitoba. We'll have that for you here on Magnitude Sports. I'll be right back here at Young Field. Excited to bring you that game tomorrow night. But for now, that's the final. Post 118 squeaks out a win, 5-4 over the West Fargo Patriots. And for all of us here at Magnitude Sports, from Young Field, have a good night, everyone. This is Riley Swenson saying so long.
Broadcast was an exclusive presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Subscribe, click the bell, and visit magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.